I would like to start off this video just apologizing. I genuinely thought that the eyes looked like Tyler Perry.
Its OVO's logo. And also implying Drake should be locked up for all the PDF file allegations that Kendrick...
Right. Duh. I'm so stupid. How did I not think of... Because you know what I was thinking? I was like, yeah, he's caged. Like, meaning he can't get out of this movement. I didn't even think about prison. I wasn't even thinking about jail. I was not trying to be malicious in any way. I am goofy. I will definitely co-sign that with all of the ink. But I just didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. Ignorance. I'm sorry. That's just what it was. But I really enjoyed the comments. They were absolutely hilarious. You guys really uplifted my day and my mood. So thank you very much. So speaking of things that I didn't know, right? There was a lot of things that were going on in the video that I definitely missed, like the hopscotch. But I did see this TikTok that really had me like, I'm sorry. How are you guys even finding this, realizing this, coming to these realizations? I literally did not know. So we're going to hop into that TikTok, and then we're going to also watch hidden meanings behind Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video explained, because obviously I need some explanation. I need some coaching. I need a professor, something, because I clearly missed a lot there, at least from what I was reading in the comment section. I was like, whoa, I didn't even think about that. Whoa, didn't even see that one. Whoa, you know, so we're gonna hop into that video. If you are brand new here, hello, my name is Pearl. We do reactions and commentary videos over here. So if you like that type of content, please do your girl a favor and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let me know if you knew about this one, because I saw this one on TikTok and I did see it early and I was absolutely shook. So we're gonna watch it together. Obviously not a reaction because I have seen it before, but let me know if you knew this, because I was like, pause.
There's one thing I haven't heard anyone mention about the They Not Like Us video, and it's not a subliminal message. It's about a person in it. There's a dancer in there that I'm pretty sure everyone knows, but don't realize that it's him. Way back when, there was this kid named Kita, and he went viral for a dance that he did, and I think he also ended up in Ellen. Hold on, I'm gonna find the clip. That when he went. Anyway, he went viral because of that. And then I'm watching the videos and I'm looking at, I'm like, why does that guy look so familiar? Oh my god, it's Kita. Oh my god, it's Kita. Like, the fact that Kendrick tapped him and was like, yo, come in this music video is crazy. I'm just so surprised to see him again. Like, the kid is 20 something. He's 20 something.
I don't even see how y'all saw that.
He's not a kid. He was a kid to me. He was a kid to me. He's a kid.
Because time is passing.
Kita the Great is in the music video. And if you saw his face and you were wondering, where do I know him from? It's from that. It's from that.
And what's crazy is I didn't even have the thought. I didn't even have the thought of, oh, this person looks familiar. I literally was just like, oh, they hitting that. They dancing. They going. That was it. That was genuinely it. So when I saw that TikTok, I was like, excuse me? Excuse me. I'm sorry. How is that even possible? So as I stated, hidden meanings. Let's see if there's any that I literally have not even realized, came across, seen somewhere else. And of course, you guys are the GOATs. You guys are the real ones. So down below, let me know anything you didn't put in the last video in the comment section. Put in this video in the comment section, because I feel like it always comes with time, right? Like, that's how it was throughout the entire rap beef. It was like, oh, I already heard that song, and then the next day I was hearing something else, and the next day it was another thing, and then another thing that tied to another thing, and then it just became like conspiracies and the theories, and then it was just like, oh my gosh, this means that, and that means this, and it literally was just like, is this man Einstein? Like, I don't even know. Like, Kendrick is just on a different caliber, to where your brain is just like, it's on fire sometimes when you're connecting these dots that you didn't even realize were connected, and then you're seeing other people connect dots that you didn't even realize was even forming a picture for you to even be coloring inside of the lines. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm literally just rambling in poetry at this moment. But let's see if there's anything else that I absolutely did not notice. Because what are we even talking about? This is on the channel Pearl Foundation, which is interesting. Hello, another fellow Pearl. You guys kill me too when you comment the pearl that matters, or the only pearl that matters. Because the way people do not like Pearl, like this Pearl, people really don't like her. I have not really consumed her content on that level, but I saw a TikTok yesterday and they were roasting her in the comment section. I was just like, oh my goodness gracious. And it's so weird because my name is Pearl, so when I'm reading it, it's just like, Pearl would say something like this, Pearl is this, Pearl is that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, it's just strange. It's interesting because I've just always been a Pearl that people meet for the first time and they're like, oh my gosh, I've never met another Pearl before. Oh my gosh, Pearl, such an old name. So it's weird having like another Pearl that just has a completely different energy on platforms that is just definitely not anywhere close to mine. So anyways, let me stop rambling.
Kendrick's music video for Not Like Us is full of layered disses towards Drake, like this scene of him with an owl in a cage, referencing Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings, implying that Drake...
Oh, wait, go back. So it's referencing a book.
Cage Bird Sings, implying that Drake should stick to singing over rapping, with the owl representing since it's OVO's logo, and also implying Drake should be locked up for all the PDF file allegations that Kendrick...
Right. Duh. I'm so stupid. How did I not think of... Because you know what I was thinking? I was like, yeah, he's caged. Like, meaning he can't get out of this movement. I didn't even think about prison. I wasn't even thinking about jail. Because when I think of that, I think of the line where he's talking about, hopefully you won't be in that... Whatever that section is in prison where the people be... you know, but they in there for that reason. That's what I think of. Wow. So many layers.
Kendrick talks about on the song. He's even playing hopscotch, a game that little girls play, in the scene where he says the A minor line, and dropping the video on the 4th of July, a day celebrating American independence, after doing the pop-out show on Juneteenth, proves that he planned the whole aftermath of the beef out, continuing his point about Drake being not like us, an outsider to American rap culture, something he puts on full display when he brings out all of LA to Compton to chant this diss with him throughout the video. It especially fits with him calling Drake a colonizer, since the 4th of July was when America got freed from being a British colony. Kendrick uses LA rapper and celebrity friends throughout his pop-out concert to show the heritage and history that he comes from, that Drake tries to imitate by associating with Atlanta artists, but just can't really replicate. And some of the stars that showed up in the show made an appearance in the video to double down on that point, from Mustard, who opened for him, to DeMar DeRozan.
Freaking pause, because why is the person I just saw somebody that I follow on Instagram? Is that... It's so crazy how small this world is.
Stars that showed up in the show made an appearance in the video to double down on that point, from Mustard, who opened for him, to DeMar DeRozan, who he name-dropped on the song since he went to go play for the Toronto Raptors.
And I don't know how I missed that one. I don't know how I missed the obvious of that one, but I'm not the biggest sports person, so I'll let myself slide there.
Drake's hometown team, but eventually came back home to the US and made an appearance on stage during the live performance of Not Like Us. Tommy the Clown, who also performed a set before Mustard at the show, is...
Now every time I see those eyes, I just think Tyler Perry. That's gonna be our inside joke. Okay, it's ours. It's ours. No one else's.
A dancer raised in South Central LA who was legendary for inventing the form of dancing called clowning, a huge inspiration behind Crumping in response to the Rodney King riots in 1992. His movement was meant to be
I was
a
born in
healthy alternative to
'92.
LA
No
kids
wonder.
getting into drugs and crime. And those values reflect Kendrick's emphasis on art being a way to represent and heal communities rather than imitate them. He featured members of TDE and Black Hippie, from Schoolboy Q to J-Rock to Absol to Top Dog, Punch, and Muso. And the video is 5 minutes and 55 seconds long. We all know Kendrick is always really specific with his numbers, and throughout his seasons on Degrassi, Drake was always spotted wearing 555 Soul. He recreated this video of him doing push-ups in Compton from his burner Instagram page, which he also referenced in his video for N95, a scene that Drake made fun of with his drop and give me 50 hook on the diss push-ups. Kendrick later flipped this diss against Drake on Meet the Gram, saying that he would be a better father to Adonis because he'd teach him to do push-ups and build discipline instead of taking Ozempic for weight loss. Even the fact that he did push-ups in public as a celebrity in a random park in Compton was a statement about how much his city loves him, and how safe he is there, something that he's saying Drake will never have in a historical center of hip-hop like LA. He also does exactly 17 push-ups. He won 17 Grammys, and he's also saying Drake doesn't want anything over 17. The pictures are off the wall in this room that has studio speakers in it, which references Drake saying, he made direct reference.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now that's a tiny one right there. That's interesting. That's why there was no pictures on the wall. I'm screaming.
References to some of Drake's disses on Family Matters, specifically about him domestically abusing Whitney, and Dave Free being the father of his son. But these scenes of posing and dancing with Whitney and his children, right when he says the Family Matters line, and the fact that Dave Free directed the video, Whitney's even wearing a wife beater, directly referencing these allegations, something that I don't really feel like she'd do if they were true. He references the vignette type shot in Family Matters with this scene, and has this guy behind him in a ski mask representing Drake from his Dark Lane demo tapes album cover. In this scene, Drake is trying to catch up to Kendrick, but gets...
How did I miss that? We must go back. Exactly, this is an emergency. We must go back.
Drake's album cover. In this scene, Drake is trying to catch up to Kendrick, but gets swept away when he says the boogie, and Kendrick is standing next to.
Imagine getting casted. Imagine getting casted to be Drake in a damn ski mask. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be walking up to Kendrick almost as if you're going to attack him, and we are going to pull you all the way back because, yeah, that will be the Drake that you'll be playing in this music video. Yeah. We'd like for you to audition. Yes, correct. We want to make sure you are as scared and scrawny as possible. I mean, my God. Imagine the casting for it. We must go back again.
Gets swept away right when he says the boogeyman line. And Kendrick is standing next to the guy with the Compton hat on, representing how him having his city by his side is why Drake will never catch up. He smacks the shit out of his owl pinata in some scenes. Another reference to an activity little kids do at birthday parties, while also visually
Right. Little kids do pinata. You know what? You know why I didn't think of pinata and kids is because I've been seeing what's the word? Baby gender reveals where adults are hitting like something, and then if it's pink or blue, then that's how you know what the gender is of the baby. So I didn't even think, right, pinatas is for kids. And then I also thought pinata Hispanic, and I was thinking like culture vulture. How did I not tie that to right? Children hit pinatas to get candy. Oh my God.
Representing the beatdown that he's saying he gave Drake in this beef. And at the very beginning of the video, he gives us a snippet of a song with a Not Like Us type flow, potentially teasing either a remix or a preview of a song from his next album. The snippet also references Kamasi Washington, a saxophone player from LA who was featured on To Pimp a Butterfly, hinting that his next album might have some of the same jazz influences that this album was famous for. He also references The Blueprint by Jay-Z in a line about IP or intellectual property, which is kind of a response to Drake saying that he had to drop and give his label 50%, implying that what he's trying to build with PG Lang, his own label, is going to give him more control over his own music, just like Jay-Z with Rockefeller Records. This video actually reminded me a lot of the video for Alright, with the huge crowds of Compton natives singing along to Kendrick. And the music video for that also started with another song first. I don't know if this was a coincidence, but his fit looked mad similar to the guy from this viral video, who has a lot of the same hating energy as Kendrick on Euphoria. Let me know if you thought this music video lived up to the hype. It got 5 million views in 4 hours, and it's looking like it might be Kendrick's biggest video of all time. And for more context on this song, watch my breakdown here. Let me know what I missed down below, and as always, thanks for watching.
Yeah, let me know what we missed down below, because I know people are going to be like, oh, and this, and that, and this, and this. So let us know. 5 million freaking views in 4 hours is crazy, though. Like, that is nuts. Like, I don't even think, I don't know, but I don't believe Drake's ever done that. I mean, has he? I actually don't know. I don't think anybody was watching, checking, looking. I don't know. Yikes, and yikes again. I feel like there's even more. Like, now that I've watched this, and then I saw that TikTok, I feel like there's probably even more. Like, give it 3 days. Give it a week. And there's going to be even more things that people are like, oh, yeah, y'all missed this. Y'all missed that. Yeah, what about this? What about that? And then, of course, you have people that are just going to, like, chalk up their own conspiracy theories. Because, that's the internet, right? That's what people do. That's how we do it. Kind of like the dragon that's in the ocean right now, causing the hurricanes from Antarctica. If you're there, you're there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please live in your world of bliss, because that rabbit hole is something insane. I'm going to leave it there because we're definitely not going down that conspiracy rabbit hole. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know if there's anything that I did miss that you have came across or realized. Let us know down in the comment section. And yeah, if you made it all the way to the end and you did like this, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video. Okay? Because they not like us. I just feel like we're never going to forget this year. We're never going to forget it. We're never going to forget this summer. We're never going to forget it, because this is this would be like in a chapter, like in a music course in college and at a university. I genuinely feel that way. Like, that is how impactful this has been. It's just